This is a type 1 liquid collagen. It is hydrolyzed. We have a certified nutritionist who also is very involved in the fitness world, who is going to come on and just talk to us a little bit about how unique our collagen is. Type 1 collagen is the protein that makes up your skin, your hair, your nails. I mean, that's like beauty from the inside out. But can we just talk about, if you're sagging and dimpling and hair is thinning and nails are brittling, what might be going on the inside of the body? Because type 1 collagen is also your gut lining. It makes up your lean muscle mass. It helps you metabolize your fat. It's your connective tissues. There are so many things. So Aaron, could you come on real quick and just share with us why you are crazy about this product as a certified nutritionist?
So I actually am an 8+ year certified personal trainer nutritionist, and I was going to the doctors left and right over the last 2 years because I had some major side pains that some of the doctors were telling me were, one doctor told me it was bursitis, another guy told me it was sciatic nerve damage. I went to a muscle activation therapy specialist. Nobody could figure anything out. I had like 3 weeks of relieved pain for a little bit there, but it wasn't nothing that was a permanent fix or anything that was helping that much. I have an autistic kid at home as well. And the hard part with him is you have to chase him everywhere. When he sees something, he goes for it. There's no stopping him. So when we were playing at the parks and stuff, I would get stunned on my side every single time. So aside from all the pain I've been having the last 2 years, that's hindering me from my job and everything. It's hard to get this guy when we're at the park and stuff. So I actually had a cortisone. Enough is enough. I had a cortisone shot scheduled for my back. And for about 3 weeks, my wife was bugging me to try this product that she connected with a girl named Heather Lilly. And so I was like, okay, you always tell me not to buy supplements. Now you're telling me to buy supplements. Mixed feelings here. So I went and dropped some money and got some of this Glow just to give it a try. Literally 3 days later, we came home from the park and my wife looks at me and says, "Hey, do you realize what happened today?" And I said, "What are you talking about?" And she's like, "You just jumped off the top of the playground. You just chased him outside the fence 3 different times with no problems." So I gave it a day and then still no issues, 100% pain-free. I spent over $14,000 in the last 2 years, at least, on medical bills, whether it was from me, out of pocket insurance, chiropractor, all of that stuff. And 3 days after collagen loading with this Glow, I was 100% pain-free. And I have been for the last 9 weeks now. So it's been a complete game changer when it comes to the fitness side of things for me. I'm actually going to be competing in a bodybuilding physique show in April now because I'm able to move around and do the things I wanted to do. I want to show you the difference between a couple of the powdered collagens versus our liquid collagen here. So this is one powdered collagen that I'm putting into this glass right now. I'm going to stir it up. This is number one. You guys can see how cloudy that is right now. So I'm going to let that sit for a few moments here. Actually, I don't even have to let it sit for a few moments. You guys can see it's already unclouding and it's starting to go towards the bottom. Now, the reason that I'm showing you this experiment, this is number 2. Both different glasses. I want to show you what the difference of these collagens do when they sit for a little bit. And then, of course, we have the good stuff right here, the Trinont liquid collagen. Got to take my daily dose anyways. So when you take that, and I kind of know how much to put in here already because I've been using it for a while now. But this will not move around. This will stay the same exact thing. So the difference I want to show you with this stuff, I'll explain to you while those cups are sitting for a second. And I can actually grab cup number 1 already and show you everything is at the bottom of that cup. It is no longer up in the water. When you take a liquid collagen, a type 1 grass-fed liquid collagen that we have, and you use that, it absorbs through the gums and goes to the bloodstream. So it doesn't just hit certain spots of your body, it hits the entire body as a whole. So it has a very, very high absorption rate, between a 70 and 90% absorption rate versus the powder collagens that take time to break down in your system. So I want you guys to think of something like, I'm going to use chewing tobacco as an example. Anybody that's ever used chewing tobacco or something in their life, when you put it in your gums right here, it instantly gets you sick the first time. The reasoning for that is it's going through the sebaceous glands and it's going into the saliva. The saliva is going to take it to the bloodstream and it's going to get you super sick because it's too much tobacco for somebody to take in. That's exactly what this stuff is doing. It's hitting our bodies. So what this did for me is it hit the side of my body. It hit my physical therapist. I had a with all of those problems, we figured out that it was a pinched nerve underneath my hip bone. The hip joint had no lubrication on it, and the disc was starting to fail in my back. So by the way, there's 10 grams, like she said before, 10 grams of protein in this collagen. So the collagen and the protein pushes straight to the disc. It took the inflammation out of the hip joint underneath my hip, and it lubricated my hip joint altogether. Literally liquid gold. That's what I love to call it. Best thing I've ever had. So yeah, you could see also now cup number 2. Pure water right here. So I've actually had a few people ask me, if you put a powder into liquid, does it turn into liquid? It absolutely does not. It turns into powder on the bottom of your cup. So that's what it's doing in your stomach. So I actually had a client of mine earlier. I wanted to say something about this earlier before we're done here as well. I had a client of mine ask me about 2 leading brands of liquid collagens that some of her friends recommended on the market. And I looked them up. I compared them to ours. We actually have a graph for you guys. If you ever want to see the graph of the price of the collagen, what's in our collagen versus all the other leading brands. But anyways, she was asking about a specific one that her friend was trying to get her to do. And she said that, well, this one has a fat loss formula in it. So as a nutritionist, I said, okay, I'm going to take a look at this, and I won't tell you ours is better if it's not better. I will be 100% honest with you. And that's what I do with my clients. I never recommend anything unless I have tried it myself. So I pulled up the website of their collagen, and their collagen had 4 grams of fat in it, 3 grams of carbs. And the last item listed on the ingredient was their hydrolyzed type 2 collagen. So if anybody knows how to read a nutrition label, the last thing listed on your other ingredients is normally the most minimal amount. So I had a red flag right away when I seen the last thing that was listed was their collagen. So you're telling me you have a collagen, but it's the last ingredient in your collagen. So I took a look at it a little further, and I looked at the website, and it kept saying CLA all over it. And if anybody knows what CLA is, it's actually it helps for a weight loss and a muscle build formula. You can actually get those, little pills, capsules of them for about $15 at a store. And basically what this bottle was that girl was trying to sell her was a $100 bottle of CLA. It was, like I said, take all these powdered collagens, just throw them out the window. I've had so many people that have been signing up for this stuff since they've been doing the research as well and seeing that these powdered collagens are doing absolutely nothing for you guys. Again, very, very small, minimal amount. Again, I want to show you the difference again, real quick. Things to the bottom, still your normal stuff. So there are a few things about the collagen too that are great. I can list, a whole list of stuff off: hair, skin, nails, anti-inflammatory properties, lubricate the joints, 10 grams of protein built into it. So it actually helps with the reduction of fatigue from your muscles, helps repair the muscles and recover the muscles. A little bit of research on the biotin for pregnant women as well. I'm not going to tell a pregnant woman to go take this. Always ask your doctor first. But there are 4,500 mcg of biotin built right into this as well. And if anybody knows, during pregnancy, what happens is women start to lose their biotin. So if you have a doctor that tells you you're getting a low dose of biotin, biotin is there to help you with the fertilization of the baby as well. So it helps protect the baby and it helps keep your baby safe. So it's actually a very good thing for pregnant women to be taking. Again, always recommended to check with your doctor first. That's what I got for you guys today.